Hi guys, DevilHunterXYZ, and we are back with Mega Man X Legacy Collection 2. And this time around... Yeah, okay, this time around we are... well, we're still continuing with X5. Well, go for the Japanese version. Yeah, so... before I did the streaming session for X's game, so I think it's time for me to jump into doing Zero's game. Well, I mean... I was going to try to do streaming yesterday, but, well, honestly, I was a little bit tired. And also, I was spending a lot of time trying to get a couple of the trophies that were just a little bit grind heavy, I guess. Mainly the one where it required you to get destroy the colony with the Enigma, which that one, again, that one was just pure RNG. I mean, I ended up spending about 2 hours just save scumming, which was, anyway, it was just kind of ridiculous. Yeah, so, yeah, go with that. And, okay, so, yeah, I'm going to just equip the special wallpaper for this one. Yeah, just for the sake of something different. Yeah, so, anyway, like I said, I spent, like, roughly about 2 hours just save scumming trying to get that ending where the Enigma destroys the colony, which, I mean, it was extremely rare for getting that one. And honestly, I still don't even know what really influences the decision for that type of ending anyway, because, I don't know, I've heard so many things, like, you know, so many tricks as to trying to get that ending anyway, like putting the game on rookie mode, putting it in-game on easy, going through... wasting most of the hours and then firing the Enigma, using the ultimate armor cheats and then firing the Enigma as soon as you're done with the intro stage, or going through a couple of the stages that would power up the Enigma and then firing the cannon. There was like so many things that I mean, it's just overall there were just so many things that really could have affected it, and there was just nothing direct about it, and so. It just kind of felt ridiculous though that I spent so much time for RNG. I just didn't like that. I'm sorry. It's just, why was that so RNG heavy? I mean, I just don't really understand why they make that as a trophy where it's not even based on skill. It's just how lucky are you just to getting the I mean, like, how lucky are you just going through and you know, getting the best ending. Let's see. Alright. Let's see. Going for insane. Again, I'm pretty sure that is insane difficulty. Oh, we'll see anyway. Yeah, so okay, this time around I'm going to be using the the Hondori translation, from Hondori.com. What was it called? Hondori WordPress? Well, I don't know. It's called Hondori Game Center, so I'm kind of using that translation this time around. Basically, it was the same website I was using for the translations for X1 through 4. Well, it's not the entire translation. It's not the entire script. It's just... Yeah, it's not the entire script, it's just going for the boss translations for anybody. Because really, story-wise, it's roughly the same X and Zero, so it would be the same thing no matter which one. But I guess I can also just bring up the, X script on the wiki. Okay, then you got something here. Alright. Double check. Yep. Alright, so going for Zero, who is more of an advanced character, kind of like how he was in X4. You know, basically using saber combat. Although the thing you notice immediately, for some reason, you know, ranking rise, X was a B class hunter. 0 is a SA rank. Yeah, so he's more of an advanced rank. I think that, well, the reason for it anyway is just the fact that X doesn't like to really fight, so he doesn't want to be up in front in combat all the time. So it's kind of the reason why he's only just a B class hunter. So. Okay, so I'm not really gonna go through the same dialogue because it's honestly just the same thing. I mean, again, it was pretty much the same thing like before. Story-wise, it's nothing any different at this point anyway. So I mean, pretty much you just got a mysterious guy who's eager to do. He's just eager to set off a trap for the most part. Clearly, that's Sigma. So Sigma and this mysterious guy are working together. Kind of questioning how strong X and 0 are and if he needs to get his hands dirty. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the gist of this opening scene here. Okay, let's see. Okay, saying it's Hunter Base. Can you hear me, 0? Sigma appears suddenly and move toward the statue, which is under construction. X is already en route. Follow and regroup with him as soon as possible. You can reach the statue by going straight into the direction. The alert. Stay alert. Several machines, even some deserted taxis, have become mavericks in the area, so be careful. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, the thing is, in X5, it's I think I already said this in the X game, but I mean. Story-wise, X5, it's a little bit dialogue-heavy, unfortunately, and you know, at times it just stops you right in your tracks just to spit out some exposition, which I don't really like that, unfortunately. I mean, it just kind of takes it out of you. Considering I'm not saying I hate it, but I mean, usually when it comes to X games, the plot doesn't really seem to really be a driving factor for the game. Yeah, I guess, well, the only thing you have is just your Z Saber, but well, you also have the Z Buster. Well, okay, here's the thing. Depending on, yeah, it actually does say difficulty. I just realized that. It actually does say difficulty. That's good. Yeah, anyway, for depending on the character, some things are not gonna happen for the other character. And what by that I mean, well, for instance, if you pick X, he gets his 4th armor, but 0 won't be able to use his Z Buster, which it's not really a huge deal to be honest, because 0's Z Buster isn't really that great. I mean, it's nowhere near as good. It's been severely nerfed compared to what it was in like X3. Yeah, so I mean, there's that, and then the opposite. If you pick 0, you get to have a Z Buster, but then X won't be able to have his ultimate armor, or well, he won't be able to have his 4th armor, so he's just bare. Yeah, so you have to collect armor pieces for X just to get him going. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the strength of the Z Buster right there. Not much. Yeah, so 0 in this case, he controls pretty much the same way how he did in X4, which means I can also. Which means I could pretty much also still continue to try to do the slash canceling, which again I'm no expert at doing. I know how to do it, but I mean performing it professionally is a different story, though. Okay, so basically telling me the city's badly damaged, or the highway's badly damaged. Alright, I don't want to be too reckless here. Watch out for falling debris, more or less. Saying that there's a rope that you can grab. Okay, reach the statue, climb up to the top. Yeah, I'm kind of just giving you the Cliff Notes version of what the dialogue says. Let's see. I'm going with this version. Let's see. What the X? What happened? I got hit by an attack from Sigma. I can't believe my armor was destroyed. Well, I guess that would explain why his armor is not available. His armor got destroyed. But my body is still in good shape because of it. Damn, that Sigma doesn't look like he's messing around this time either. Return to the base for now. I'll handle things from here. I'm fine even without my armor. Also, I feel it. I can feel that Sigma is nearby. I feel it too. Sigma is closing in. Yeah, Sigma's closing in. Let's see. Well, okay, maybe it's not a direct translation. Let's see. Let's see. Zero, what's up? What's on your mind? Let's see. Okay, this translation-wise is not quite perfect here. Well, I was kind of going for it. Okay. Okay, I guess saying anyway, I'll go search around, be careful, Zero. Okay, that's yeah. Kind of a little off track. Whatever. Let's see. Jorma Malov. Hey, thanks for stopping by. He. Foolish hunters. Witness the true form of an irregular. Yeah, witness the true form of an irregular in death. Alright. Let's see if I can pull this off without taking hits. Hopefully I can do this without getting killed. kind of risky trying. Whoa, a little bit risky trying to do the slash canceling. Get a little closer, maybe. Okay. Well, luckily that's the easy fight. I mean, kind of would be a shame if I were to get killed. Okay, well, at this point, it was a trap. And it's saying that the Sigma virus is on the colony, and it's going to spread onto the Earth. Again, the kind of the Cliff Notes version I'm giving here. Okay, I guess Alien is just warning everyone to evacuate at this point. Okay, yes. Okay, so at this point here, Cygnus is saying that the space colony Eurasia is going to crash into the Earth, and then we have 16 hours to put a stop to it, essentially. And his plan is to use the old Enigma cannon to try to destroy the colony. And of course, saying that the Enigma is old and needs to be repaired. Let's see. Thanks, Google Translate. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not using Google Translate for this because honestly, Google Translate is not the. I mean, Google Translate works maybe most of the time, but there are some instances where it just doesn't really seem to translate properly. Yeah, I guess depending on because usually Google Translate does like direct literal translations, which doesn't really make much sense in the long run. All right. So, yeah, pretty much what we're doing now is trying to power up the Enigma, and of course, they gave us 16 hours to pull it off. Well, pretty much we're just trying to destroy the colony, period. You know, thinking about it, technically, for speedrunning purposes, I mean, you could just set off the Enigma, set off the shuttle as soon as you're jumping into like stage select. And then you can play out the final stages because they will just immediately unlocked, and then you could just skip all eight boss stages and go straight to the final stages. I mean, it's possible. I mean, I've seen it happen actually. I mean, with that case, you could pretty much finish the game in about maybe 20 minutes if we were to do that. All right, so this is all X's game. Yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, I ended up with an A rank. Okay, so we have 16 hours left before the collision. Yada yada yada. And saying that the four Mavericks that we need, there are four Mavericks that we need to defeat in order to get the parts needed to power up the Enigma. You got, let's see, you got Grizzly Slash. Well, again, I'm so used to calling them by the names, their Guns N' Roses names in the English version. You got Duff McWhalen, got Squid Adler, and then you got Izzy Glow. Of course, there's four other Mavericks, but we don't have to worry about them for the time being. Okay, right. So, well, okay. Okay. Here's the thing. I'm still trying to get the trophy for getting 8 parts in the game. So, just like before, I thought I could try to get it with X, but I don't think there's really a way to technically do that because it would be cutting it extremely close. I think maybe if I had waited 1 more hour, it probably would have worked. I guess. So what I'm going to do is yeah. So I guess this purpose is all we have for the Enigma right now. I don't want to set it off yet, and of course. We've got X and 0, but not much I can do right now. So, unfortunately, what I'm going to be doing is kind of like before, just wasting some hours so I can try to level up the bosses. So, yeah. Fortunately, I'm going to have to spend like a few minutes just doing that. So, well, enjoy this endless onslaught of deaths. Alright, so stage select. Yada yada. Stage select. Rinse and repeat. I mean, this is kind of the, I don't know, this whole ranking system to me just seems kind of really unnecessary. Well, I mean, maybe that's not unnecessary, but it's just the way they go about this, it's just kind of ridiculous. I mean, in order to level the bosses, you pretty much have to just waste hours and just start killing yourself. At least that's the easiest way to do that. Well, actually, I think it's really the only way to do that, because in order to get parts, the bosses have to be at least level 8. And, well, I mean, ranking, for one thing, it does affect it, but, I mean, at the start of the game, there's no way you can be at high, there's no way you can be at high enough rank. Well, even if you maxed out on rank, the most you can get is the most you can get is maybe at 4 for level-wise, so, yeah, so you wouldn't even have enough anyway. I mean, you'll have to waste hours just trying to get enough. Let's see. I guess also what could affect the rank as well is, well, okay, I know for defeating Mavericks, for one thing, for every Maverick that you defeat, you're also adding a level to the bosses. So yeah, that's one thing. And of course, if you manage to get into the final stages, if the final stages are unlocked, that also severely increases the level for the rest of the bosses. Alright. Hopefully this works. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta say, this is just kind of stupid, honestly. Well, I don't know. I guess this part system isn't as bad comparing it to X6, where all the parts were kind of just based on the parts were just more or less based on your rank for one thing, but also, well, no, actually in X6 the parts were, your ranking determined how many parts you can collect, but in general the actual parts you can get dependent on the type of Reploids. Well, there's certain type of Reploids that you save in the middle of the stage, which nothing really kind of signifies as to which Mavericks contain the actual parts. I know, so you had to go through a guide just to find that out. And of course, the times are of course, it's worse when there are times where you only have one shot at getting the parts. So if you mess up there, you pretty much have to just restart the game. Okay, so. Oh. Kind of lost track how many hours I have left. Does it give me hours? It doesn't give me hours. I kind of lost track. Oh well. I think it was down to like 11 or 10. Okay. Alright, so one more should pull off, right? I don't know. Yep, this is the real highlight of my day here. just killing myself over and over. Oh, see, I got another post in my Gravity Rush community. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna save it here. Alright, so that should work, hopefully. I mean, worst case is I'll have to just reload the save and just waste one more hour, but we'll give it a shot. I mean, it should work, so considering also Zero is at a higher rank, so going for Grizzly Slash, or what was it called? Crescent Grizzly? Okay, so destroy the Maverick trucks, you'll be able to reach the warehouse. Pretty much what it says. I'm hoping I can get the, yeah, destroy the core of the train to destroy the train. Okay, so I'm hoping I can get the part for this stage, which basically is the shock absorber, which basically allows you to take half the damage and also reduces knockback. Which that is something I definitely need. Okay. Kind of losing it already. Okay. Doing a pretty good job here, Zero. Well, okay, here's the thing. Since I'm doing it as a zero, since I'm doing a zero game, the problem is some of the heart tanks can really only be gathered by X. You know, in cases where the heart tanks are situated with using at spikes, or requires me to use the Gaia armor. The problem is Zero has there's no way they can grab those heart tanks with Zero, unfortunately. Shrek is starting to explode. Better hurry. Yeah. and epic explosion. Found the underground warehouse. And I want to guess for the sake of... Oh, that actually hit me. Oh, come on. I'm trying to get up top. Oh, man. How the heck did I do this with X? I must have just gotten lucky. Wow. Oh my god, how... Okay. Jesus. Ugh. Yeah, so, okay, crazily, in this game, Zero can actually meet up with Dr. Light, which kind of further signifies the fact that X5's Dr. Light in X5 is not even... These aren't programmed messages then. He has to be a sentient being that's able to communicate. I mean, because how in the world would he know who Zero is at this point? I mean, okay, granted, unless Zero was created during the time Dr. Light existed, but even then, Zero would have been a maverick. So, I mean, I don't know, it just doesn't make... But he also makes reference to Alias, so obviously Alien wouldn't exist in Dr. Light's time. So, I mean, just at this point, there's just no way these are just simple programmed messages. Okay, I guess this one. You are Zero, aren't you? Who are you? Thank you for supporting X. Please continue to take care of him. I'm not sure about that. Let's see. I'll give you a program for X's armor. Analyze and upload the data to X's main memory in a secure area, then complete the armor. For security reasons, the program is divided into 4 segments. Once you gather and upload all 4 parts, the armor will be complete. Nothing happens unless you have all 4 of them. Her name is Alia, isn't it? She can analyze the data and let you upload it. Anyway, here's the program for the legs. With the leg part equipped, X can fly through the air, and X becomes invincible while flying. Collide against enemies to destroy them. I'm afraid that I know nothing about your body structure, therefore I cannot enhance your power. I'm really sorry. Okay, I do not need any power-ups, but I have one thing I want to ask you. Let's see. Sometimes unknown data emerges in my mind, and I can see a figure of an old professor. Let's see. Do you know him by any chance? I mean, obviously, that he has an image of an old professor, huh? I mean, obviously that is a reference to Dr. Wily right there. I mean, Zero is still haunted by his former self as a maverick. And remember, since Zero was originally created by Dr. Wily for just pure destruction, I'm kind of assuming pure destruction against the classic Mega Man, maybe? So, it's just in this case, Zero is just having these old memories. And I mean, I'm kind of somewhat grateful that they're trying to, you know, kind of going through this, this little ordeal with Zero's memories again. They kind of somewhat share that a little bit in X4, but kind of open up the plot more here, I guess. I don't know. Perhaps if I saw him. Perhaps if I saw him, but the data must be a fragment created by some error. I wouldn't worry about it. Why don't you just forget about it? Why don't you just forget about it? Well, I think he's been trying to forget about it. So, let's see. I don't worry about it, but when I saw you, I felt an urge to ask you. Let's see. I'm sorry I couldn't give you the answer to your question. Never mind, I didn't expect an answer. Anyway, I'll give X the armor program. Alright. I mean, I'm not really going to be doing any armor collecting anyway. I mean, because, again, this is just a zero game I'm trying to go through. I don't really care too much if I... Don't care if I can get through with X. There you go. We'll be nice to get some. Would be nice if we could get some health. Well, okay, let's see if this actually does work or not. Okay, yeah, so he is at 9. So I should have enough points, right? I'm just saying, I should have enough points. So, okay. I'm going with this translation here. Okay. Let's see. 0. My scars ache at the sight of you. You should hurry up and get that fixed. More importantly, hand over the orichalcum. There's no time. I think it was called they call it the crystal ball in the English version anyway. How about you take it by force, as you always do? Long ago. You too were an irregular, were you not? I've heard of it. How you beat Sigma with nothing but your bare fists. Yeah. I don't care for old stories. If it's a fight you want, I'll take you on. Sigma and hunters are so alike, quick to fight. What? Don't compare us to him. What you do is the same. I merely move weapons. I merely move weapons. You wipe out anyone in your way. I will claim vengeance for this world, irregular hunter. Alright, trying to go for slash canceling a little bit. Well, that was really easy. Especially for extreme difficulty. Alright. I fortunately think my rank went down a little bit. I know, it's still an essay. That's kind of weird. Okay. Okay, basically at this point, Ailey's saying that you got Grizzly Slash's DNA, use it to create a special weapon, yada yada yada. Alright, so this choice I can either get more health or more weapon energy, and obviously I'm going to go with more health, especially for Zero's sake. Okay, Grizzly Slash had the crystal ball. You should greatly increase the striking ability of the Enigma. Yeah, so it just increases the striking ability of the Enigma. Okay, so everything should be fine. Okay, so we got the incoming message from the source. Yeah, okay, so obviously this guy's name is Dynamo, and he's just here because he wants to... He's just here because he's bored. That's literally what it is. There's no real purpose in why he's even here. I mean, I kind of somewhat like this character if I really knew much about his background, any backstory. I mean, he's just here for the sake of being here, and just really he's nothing more than just a glorified roadblock. Okay, so after that, I am going for this one. Yeah. I better get the Duff McWhalen stage out of the way. Or I guess Tidal Whale, whichever you want to go with. Alright. Again, I just want to get this tedious stage out of the way. I mean, anyway, they're paying a little bit of homage to X2 with the whole fish sub thing that was in that stage, but you know, this is just kind of a little over the top with so many boss fights. Okay. Alright, so pretty much I gotta go up against a giant battleship, the U-555, starting to attack me. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so the thing I do have is the, well, again, this tells me how to pull off the move. Yeah, so since I defeated Slash Grizzly, now I'm able to do the, yeah, I'm able to pull off this attack here. Creates like a crescent slash attack. But, yeah, so some of the moves here are pretty much somewhat recycled from X4. Yeah, so a lot of the moves here are basically recycled from X4, but I think done a little bit better. I'm like, well, like for instance, I can actually air dash immediately. Yeah, so instead I don't have to wait until get a stupid power up just to air dash. I kind of just found it a little bit stupid, really. Why was a real power up in X4 being able to air dash? But so luckily I had the air dash to begin with. Yeah, or at least I think I got it through the, or at least I got it through maybe through this first boss fight, since now I'm able to do double jumping and do that slash maneuver. Trying to get destroyed by the laser here. Yeah, so I like, man, I really do like using this attack. Especially, I think it has even a wider range than what it had back in, especially, I think it has like a wider range than what it had back in X4. I really do need more health, I can tell you that. Ah. Well, luckily I was at a safe spot. I need a little bit of health if I can, for my sub tank. I kinda wish I could have gotten some hard tanks. I mean, unfortunately, like I said before, I'm gonna have to skip some of the hard tanks since I'm just gonna be playing more as Zero only. I guess they kind of really more encourage you to try to play both X and Zero in the same game. I mean, because obviously you can help one another out. I mean, it's really up to you how you want to play this. You can just do a direct game of just X or Zero, or you can work together and play both characters in the same game. Either one. Okay, yeah, so we're in the sunken ship. And of course armor piece, which I can't get anyway. I mean, that's kind of the thing I don't really like about this stage. Especially for, well, mainly when you play as X, or if we're trying to collect all the armor pieces. Well, the thing is, if you're trying to 100% complete this entire game, the problem is you have to go through the stage once. You had to go through the stage once just to clear out the boss, and then you had to go through the second time to get the armor piece, because you can only get the armor piece using the Ultimate Wayland Special, which doesn't really make any sense. And then, of course, then you had to go through it a third time using the Gaia armor in order to get the heart tank. So I mean, so it just pretty much means you had to go through this tedious stage like 3 times. Ah! Losing it. No! Woo, okay. Almost lost it there. Okay. Boss fight. Let's see. Let's see. What am I looking at here? Nope. Nope. Okay. Zero. It has been some time. This ocean is closest to the hunter base. Yeah, it's the hunter base. The waters are getting rough, so here I am. You need a large amount of hydrogen for Enigma. This ocean is necessary for that. Yeah, it's necessary, correct? Bingo. Please, work with us. Zero. I'm infected by the virus. As my final memory... okay, I'm infected by the virus. As my final memory, won't you do battle with me one last time? A duel between men, no holding back. Understood. Time to sleep with the fishes. Wow, really? Oh, that was surprisingly easy. Okay. It's getting easier than I thought. Especially for extreme difficulty. Still essay. Okay. Got the DNA, yes. Life up, obviously. H2. Heart plus, okay. We can produce hydrogen from this ocean. If only the hunter base worked, then we wouldn't have to take water from the ocean. Yeah, probably what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, okay, so in this case, a little bit of an emergency. At this point, Dynamo is starting to attack the base because he's bored and he wants to pick a fight. Don't really have anything here for right now, so yeah, unfortunately I have no choice but to go on and take care of Dynamo. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Howdy. You must be the super famous, but incorruptible Hunter Zero, right? Yeah? This has nothing to do with you. What do you want? Well, for starters, I was thinking about just getting in your way, I guess. Oh, but just trying to be a nuisance, so no killing allowed. 'Cause I know how you can get... wait, I know how you can get your kicks without fighting to the death. I have no idea what to make of that. Phew, aren't you cool as a cucumber? Guess it doesn't matter what I say, huh? In that case, I shall honor thy request for a fight. That's a weird translation. Oh, wow, that's different. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Weirdly, Dynamo's attacks change depending on who you're fighting, or what character you're using the fight with. Well, okay, it wasn't perfect, but it was good enough. Yeah, it's kind of strange. His attacks change depending on the character itself. It's odd. Okay. Man, you really are strong. You're serious about this, huh? I guess I'll split this time. If you... Yeah, I guess I'll split this time. If you don't relax a bit more, your health is gonna go on you, you know? Yeah, it's gonna go, you know. Well, see ya. Sayonara. Sayonara. I guess that's better than adios amigo, but either way. I got it to GA rank. Alright. Actually, no, I'm not gonna bother with saving right now. Alright, so... Luckily, I got shock buffer. That's good. I gotta say, shock buffer is probably the best one to get for right now. I mean, it allows me to avoid... well, it cuts my damage in half, and I avoid any knockback. Yeah, okay. Let's see, I guess I am going... You know, how about if I change it up a little bit? How about if I go straight to Izzy Glow stage? Something different. Or I guess what was it? Shining Firefly? Alright. See here, trying to find not like trap fortress. Okay, so yeah, pretty much we're at Dr. Izzy Glow's laboratory, and we're trying to find out a way to improve the laser of the Enigma. So that's kind of the reason why we're here. But of course, we have to find him in the lab. Oh, thanks, Cat. Thanks for sitting right next to me. Why? What? Can't what? Ugh. Watch out for the traps. Gotta time the jumps, right? Yeah, so I notice my health is starting to increase a little bit to this point. Yeah, so luckily they did improve my air dashing now with the ability to make it as an ice attack. Yeah, so again, like I said before, they basically just reusing the same moves as X4, but just made it better. Yeah, making some of the more actual attacks. Yeah, so now I have like an ice shield whenever I do an air dash. Actually, actually the air dash is a little bit better than a standard air dash because I can slightly, I can do like a slight incline or decline. Yeah, like if you notice, I can actually, well, I can't combine the double jump and the air dash, but like if I, yeah, so I can do like a straight air dash down the middle, or I can actually glide a little bit upwards, getting me just like a little bit of height. I guess the same thing too. I can do a decline. So it's kind of a useful thing. And again, the shock buffer really does help. I mean, it's kind of the only thing I can have for. It's the only thing I have as an armor for Zero at this point. And in case you're wondering, no, I don't think you can combine the shock buffer and one of X's armors to further decrease damage. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. I mean, it would give you the no knockback, but it's not going to give you more of an armor. But I mean, so in general, the shock buffer is the only thing useful for. It's probably the number one thing useful for Zero in terms of like giving him armor protection. I guess that actually in a weird way it kind of reminds me of a little bit of an upgrade that Vile had in Maverick Hunter X, which basically after you defeat Chill Penguin, it would give you an icy layer that gives you a slight shield. Yeah. And of course the no knockback really helps too, so I don't have to worry about, you know, any mistimed jumps or anything like that. The defense system has booted up. That's pretty much what it's saying. Oh, of course, like I said before, it's actually a better idea to actually get yourself hit with the Sigma virus. Because, again, the Sigma virus it's basically a mutated form of the, Zero virus. Danger status. Virus. I know, so it's kind of crazy, yes. Yeah, so it's kind of crazy. For Zero, you actually want to be hit with the virus, or at least you'd be more beneficial to actually be infected with the virus. I mean, again, since the Sigma virus originated from the Zero virus, you actually have a slight invincibility period. Basically making Zero more powerful for a short time. Again, it's different with X because you want to avoid that since he'll be infected with the virus and getting hit with damage. Okay. Let's see. No. Not the Dynamo fight. Where's that at? All right. See. Let's see. Dr. Izzy Glow, I ask for your cooperation. My research isn't for you, hunters. I've always had reservations about how you do things, so I cannot cooperate. However, I am interested in that body of yours, the unresolvable X and Zero. Not quite the same translation. The unresolved X0. But now is not the time to get into such things. I too will become an irregular soon. It is the end. Perhaps I shall battle you for research. Yeah, I shall battle for research. Let's see. Kind of get lost here. Okay, now fight me. Put me at peace. See, asking man's odds. Well, thanks for joining the stream a little bit. You know, you would kind of think that putting this on extreme difficulty would make them more stronger. Well, I mean, it's giving them more health. No, actually, the ranking is just giving them more health, really. The extreme difficulty is just increasing the number of enemies. It's not making them any stronger or giving them different attacks. So, I mean, honestly, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's not that bad to just try out and go through extreme difficulty. That's just me saying that. Okay. Got the DNA. Life. Let's see. Okay, so we've got the laser device to power up the laser of the Enigma. Pretty much is what you're saying. So at least luckily I'm able to... can't tell what that one is. Actually, I could probably bring up a parts list one more time. Let's see. Let's see. Oh. Okay, that would be the Super Recover. You receive more energy when you pick up an energy capsule. It also fills your energy tanks faster than normal. So yeah, why not? Like I said, with a non-armored X and Zero, you actually can have up to 4 parts, so that's good. And well, I guess technically at the most you can get part-wise, kind of, it would be if you were playing as Black Zero, because he actually has 3 built-in parts. Plus you can get another 4 added to that, so you can have up to 7. Okay. Oh shoot, I hate this part. Well, actually, I don't really have to try to go for this part. No, I really don't. I can if I want to, but I really don't. I mean, again, collecting all the energy is just needed just to break down this door to get the armor piece. That's it. Alright. I mean, obviously I don't have enough. I guess it wasn't enough to break down the door. Oh well. Some of the red points need rescuing. Yes, of course we do. Okay, I guess the locking system has been damaged. A little bit of a slowdown. I wish you could. The problem with the Z Buster, unfortunately, is that you have to be on the ground to use it, which kind of is downer considering the fact that Zero was able to use his Z Buster. I mean, it's kind of strange how much Zero's really changed in terms of fighting capabilities, because if you remember in the first Mega Man X game, he was basically just a copy of X, more or less. Well, actually, he was a stronger version than X. I mean, he basically, the only thing he had was just the Z Buster. That was it. He didn't get the Z Saber until the. Yeah, he didn't get the Z Saber until the. Yeah, Zero didn't get the Z Saber until the second game, and of course it wasn't until the third game where he was able to use both the Z Saber and the bus. Well, technically he could have done an NX2 as well, but when you were playing Zero in X3, he mainly just still used the Buster, but he kind of occasionally used the Saber, for a combo. But I mean, it's just kind of crazy how severely downplayed the Saber is, or I mean the Buster is. Ah. I hate crashing into the locks. I can also forget that you can actually do a backslash too if you're in the middle of a combo. Yeah, so I guess you can technically do a 4-hit combo if you manage to backslash. Let's see here. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. Zero, it must be bad out there. Yeah, it must be bad out there for you to come all this way. Seems you get what's going on, then this will be quick. You are always so pushy. I'm glad I stopped being a hunter. Yeah, I'm glad I stopped being a hunter. Plus, I would hate to become so rude. Please, I'm not good at taking that kind of tone. Just quietly hand it over. You know what's happening out there, don't you? Take it. You're quite blissfully ignorant, aren't you? See, it doesn't even matter if you take it. The world's already finished. All reploids are infected and turning into yeah. He's turning into a maverick. You've been infected. I'll put you to rest now. Farewell, Kraken. Okay. The problem is getting hit with the collision damage. I need to use one. Yeah, it's a pretty useful attack, but at the same time, it kind of leaves you. I mean, it's just the fact that I hate colliding into the enemy because you take damage. Ew. Stop it. Okay, yes. Got the DNA core. Okay. Yeah, okay, I guess at this point that's okay, I guess saying that we... Yeah, okay, I guess she was saying that we needed the energy cartridge for the Enigma, yeah. Oh, sure, I should have saved. You know, I'm hoping this time it actually does fail, because I would be so... Alright, so we have all the parts for the Enigma. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I'm really hoping, I'm hoping it fails. Blast off. Blast off. Fire. Okay. Good, it failed. Yeah, I mean, again, I just don't like the fact this was all stupidly RNG here. I mean, come on. Again, I had all the parts, but it doesn't guarantee that it's gonna work. I mean, it improves the chances, but I mean, it's like the chances of the chances of the Enigma getting destroyed or destroying the colony is severely slim. I mean, we're talking about maybe like less than 5%. And I think even with the parts, even if you're collecting all the parts, it's just a slight increase in the percentage. I mean, because I've read through some forums, people saying that they spent like a couple of hours doing this. They went through like saving and reloading the spot like I don't know, anywhere from like 50 to like 100 times, and mostly it still fails. So I mean, I don't know. All right, saying that it was 62% and that it failed, or well, it didn't fail completely. It's just it basically gave us another hour. Oh shoot. Alright, so resorting to our last option, which is to use the shuttle launch. So we need to power up the shuttle. And of course, we can't power up the shuttle. Well, of course, the problem is the autopilot system on the shuttle doesn't work, so someone's gonna have to fly into it. Alright, so our only hope. Alright, so pretty much the same thing here. We got 4 Mavericks that can help power up the shuttle. We got Axel the Red. Matrix. The Skyver. And Dark Dizzy. Okay. So, did I get any new parts or not? No, I didn't. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna go straight to the Skyver. Why not? The Spiral Pegasus. Let's see. Okay, so we are at the Air Force Base and we have to destroy the bombs. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much we're just having to destroy bombs at the Air Force Base. Oh, look, a bomb. Destroy it quick. Alright. Yeah, so... Yeah, so that's right. I have the ability to do this. Yeah, similar to that fire attack in X4, but now it's an electric attack. And then of course I have the ability to use my Giga attack. I mean, basically that's the same attack, more or less. That is the same attack. Yeah, so basically it just acts as my Giga attack, more or less. I mean, it functions the same way. Yeah, so I mean, it works. I got the weapon tank. Okay, still more bombs around here. Wait, come back. Let's see, Skyver, Spiral Pegasus, whichever. Zero, I can't believe I'm meeting you at a time like this. It won't be long until I'm infected. Then you'll take care of me. Yeah. So please, find me as an irregular. It would also be my way of avenging Colonel. Colonel? We're making X4 references now? Uh, yeah, okay, Colonel. I may be selfish, but fight me. Hmm. Uh, well, okay, I guess. Huh. Seems to be a little bit more dialogue here than what this thing even has. Let's see. Understood. But this fight is just business. Bring it. I guess. Well, I guess along with, I guess in a way, the Skyver was friends with the Colonel, back at the Replica Forts. Yeah, so I guess the Skyver was friends with the Colonel from the Replica Force, and I guess he heard about Zero destroying the Colonel, so he's trying to get revenge. Well, kind of revenge, I don't know. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I guess we got the orbital wing. I didn't expect to fight against the Reploid Air Force. Well, I mean the Replica Force. So, yeah. So I mean, we do have references to X4 in this game, so why not? And again, I think this takes place just a few months after X4, so not too far off. Oh man. Trying to find out. Okay, I don't know if I had this translation here or not. Or okay, so I've been fighting this Sigma virus for so long. It is the virus that causes all Reploids to transform into Mavericks. The most dreadful virus to have ever existed. Why am I not harmed? Yeah, why am I not harmed? Instead, I feel energy growing within my body. What on earth is happening to me? I have a bad feeling about this. That's all the report is for Zero. Zero has fought Sigma several times. I believe he has the virus antibodies. It's possible he doesn't react negatively to the virus. His power output is actually growing. For the most part, the body systems of X and Zero remain mysterious. I can't predict what will happen. I suggest you take measures. Keep this secret. I'll think this over. Saying this power is growing with the virus. It's too dangerous to keep them loose. Please at least do something about Zero before it's too late. Sounds to me like they want to kill him, but I don't know about that. Well, this is an X upgrade, so I can't re-equip it. Alright. Go for the Matrix. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Burn Dino Rex. Welcome to the center of a volcano. Okay, be careful with the volcano. That lava is actually coming through here, so you might want to watch it. Okay, well, I got it anyway. Alright, be careful with lava. Yeah, so always hide in these cool spots right here. Alright. Alright, gotta get to the next room. Alright, part 2. And of course, I'm going to be taking the lava path once again. Yeah, so here you have a split choice: either take the right armor down to below, or go across on the upper path and fight the sub boss. I guess it's supposed to be a phoenix, maybe. Oh man, I'm starting to get tired again. That's not a good thing. Let's see. Metrics. Well, I mean, the translation here is a little bit different. No, it is kind of different. Let's see. Zero. Have you come to take my life? While the world ends around us, you wish to fight to the bitter end. You wish to fight to the bitter end. If that is what you want, I'll fight you anytime. Then fight me, hunter from hell. Well, that's it. Yeah, translation is not quite there. But it kind of used that red. It kind of does that red saber slash attack, which I mean, again, I didn't really see the purpose. I mean, I guess it allowed you to. I guess it allowed you to do like a slash while dashing. Of course, it makes it a little bit hard to try to. Unfortunately, it kind of makes it harder the attack in order to do the slash canceling. Okay. So basically now we got the booster engine to increase the striking power of the shuttle. Ugh. Another emergency. Dynamos return, trying to destroy the base once again. That's also an exit building. Oh man. Better keep myself awake here. I mean, it's right now. It's almost. Oh man, it's almost 5 in the morning at this point. At least where I'm recording. Dynamo Part 2. I've come to hang out with you again. You weren't up to anything, huh? You're a pain in the ass, Dynamo. I won't let you get out of here this time. Wait, I won't let you get out of here this time? Yeah, I'm not gonna die. You should really rethink what you're doing. You, Mr. Sigma, you're always the same. You're always in the super intense mode. Don't let me in with the rest of those bozos you've defeated with. The most chill, decent dude around is me, Dynamo. I'll show you what I mean. Let's jam. Oh, double shot now, huh? Huh. I didn't know that was the weakness. I just randomly guessed. Well, that was... Yeah, that happened. This is... dang, you really are a tough cookie. I was going full out, too. Well then, if I keep hanging around you guys, if I keep hanging around you guys, I'm going to run out of my 9 lives. I'm out of here. Game over, man. But, how about you just mull over what I said, you know? Someday you'll be dead. Seriously. I'll run from a fight if it means I survive. Yeah. I'll run from a fight if it means I survive. Bye. Okay, continue. Oh, I got 5 parts so far. Got the jumper ability too. Let's see. Going into Spike Rose Red. Oh, I mean Axel the Red. Alright, so so we're pretty much in a secret Reploid Forces jungle facility, I guess that's the best way to put it. Alright, so what I got... Yeah, I got a fire ability. So, yeah, use the vines to climb. You know, so combining the jumper ability with Zero actually able to jump higher. Yeah, so combine the jumper with the fact that Zero can also double jump. I mean, I can reach pretty good heights. Watch out for the pit below. And these vines are kind of getting a little bit annoying here. Whoa, aren't you that Zero guy? You don't need to know. Really, that's it? You don't need to know? You're a regular hunter, right? What the hell's going on with the Earth, man? Isn't it totally screwed up right now? Okay, this is not quite the same translation. Okay, yeah, I don't know what to make of this. Don't you hear the thoughts and feelings of all those irregulars you've wiped out on a whim? Atone for your crimes and death, Zero. I'll show you how it feels to be terminated. Not quite the translation I was looking for, but whatever. I can't really pull off the slash canceling because unfortunately the move that air slash move unfortunately overrides it or it interferes in the slash canceling technique. Alright, so we got the orbiter engine, I guess. Okay, well, got that. I guess I'll equip this one. It's basically just speed shots. I mean, it's really... I just need something at this point. That doesn't really matter what. Dark Necrobat or Dark Dizzy. Okay, so this one we're basically in a we're basically in a planetarium. Yeah, we're in a space planetarium, I guess. That's the best way to put it, and it kind of seems majestic. Yeah. Oh, spikes. Yeah, gotta make my way across. Alright, got the last tank. That's good. I guess here I can switch the gravity a little bit. Kind of a little bit similar to Cyber Peacock's level from the 4th game. Okay. Squeak. Good. That's good. Have you suddenly lost your have you suddenly lost your marbles? The earth is ruined. It's awesome. My brother, squeak, squeak. Let's keep it up and wipe out the rest of the Reploids. Damn you scum. I'll wipe you out. Yeah. Close enough. Okay. Never even had a chance to really attack me. Alright. So I managed to get... Well, I know, because it was the fuel tank that we were getting. I guess I got a little confused there. Okay. Got all the parts for the shuttle, but I'm gonna... For God's sake, I'm hoping this one does work. Of course, Zero decides to volunteer to pilot the shuttle into the colony. Please let it work, please let it work. It doesn't work. Or does it work? Yeah, I don't think it worked. Okay, well, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, God.
Rockman.
Oh. God, I hope I didn't screw myself over this. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so again, reloading the same save. This time now it works. I don't have an actual screw. Okay, I guess, okay, I guess locking onto the space colony, I'll get as close to it as possible. Then I'll abandon the shuttle. I saw lots of debris from the colony around here. I have to pilot the shuttle around the debris, otherwise the shuttle will be destroyed before it crashes into the Eurasia colony. Zero, I believe you can do it. Thanks, Douglas. It's time to go. I'll cut the communication in 5 seconds and get out of here. Good luck, Zero. Yep, good luck, Zero. Yeah, both of them. 7 seconds to impact. 5, 4, 3, 2. It crashed into the colony. Destruction of the colony is 86%. It will be gone within 10 minutes. We succeeded in destroying the colony. Yeah. We succeeded in destroying the colony. Zero, can you read me? Zero, I hope you are okay. Evil laughter, yeah. This is Zero. Do you hear me? I managed to survive. Oh, that's good news. Yeah, we've got a response from Zero. Zero, are you alright? It was challenging, but I'm okay. Everything is fine. I think I can make it back to Earth. We'll get you from wherever you fall. Until then, try to get some rest. It won't be easy, though. A few hours later, from unknown. We found Zero. He's safe, but very exhausted. We'll return him to the Hunter base now. Wait, what is this reading? This is exactly the same reading. Should we call this the Zero virus? Should we call it the Zero virus? The scraps of the colony virus and the Sigma virus combined together. I wonder what's going to happen. The colony virus and the Sigma virus have combined, and it's getting the same reading signature as the Zero virus. I mean, this plot gets a little bit confusing when talk about so many viruses going on at once. Alright, so we got a point for where the Zero virus lies, so yeah. Well, did I not get a new part, or? Oh, that's 6. Damn. Well, I need to go back here anyway. I wonder if I can reach. I don't think I can reach that, can I? It's like a huge. That's like a huge leap. Yeah, I can barely reach that. I thought I could get the heart tank. I can't even reach it. So I basically have soul body once again. Alright, try to get with X, I guess. I just want to get that EX tank real quick. Alright, just trying to kill myself once again. Oh, good. Finally got the last, well, not the last part, but, I mean, you can only have up to 8 parts, and, well, there are 16 parts in total, but you can only have up to 8 of them in a game, I think. But really... Okay, this one just cuts the damage you take from the viruses in half, I guess, but is it really... It's not really that useful, honestly. It really isn't that useful at all. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's not really that useful, to be honest. Okay, so I guess depending on which... Okay, so I'm kind of read more through this. Apparently, depending on what you chose for the, if we had a choice, if we had a weapon plus either life energy or you get the weapon or regular weapon energy increase, you get that after each boss fight. But depending on which path you chose, it would give you a certain part. Yeah, so I guess for Slash Grizzly, you either get the shock buffer or the hyper dash. Yeah, if you went with the life energy, you get the shock buffer. If you went with the weapon energy, you get the hyper dash, which I stick with the shock buffer, definitely, not the hyper dash. It just allows you to dash farther. Yeah, but it just allows you to perform longer dash jumping. Got the super recover. Well, the super recover or the weapon energy saver, which basically it reduces the energy for special weapons. Not really that useful. Quick charge. Unfortunately, you only get that with the life. I wish I could have... If I did the energy, I would have gotten the Z-Saber Extend. Basically just increasing the range of Zero Z-Saber. And Easy Glow... Yeah, that's for the Squiller. Easy Glow... Burst shots, or for Zero, you get the Shot Eraser, which can block energy beams. Dark Dizzy, you get the Antivirus Guard, which protects you from, which protects you from viruses, or you can get the Virus Buster, which basically destroys viruses anyway. The Skyver, you get the Jumper or the Speedster. Matrix, you get the Speed Shot or the Buster Plus. Let's see. Axel the Red, the Ultimate Buster, which unfortunately that's what I got. Or I wish I could have gotten the Z-Saber Plus. Basically, just makes the attacks makes the Z-Saber stronger in general. Dang. I don't know, but I mean, I kind of wanted more health though. That's the problem. Zero stuff requires you to basically pick up just the energy-based weapons, which why would I want to do that? Honestly, I know it kind of seems ridiculous. All right, I mean in this case, that's all I can really choose, especially for hard tanks. The only hard tanks I was even able to get fully at Zero was just the one from the Skyver, Dark Dizzy, and the Matrix. That's it. All these other ones require me to either have certain armor upgrades in order to get. Yeah, unfortunately, that's all I can do. It's just armor upgrades. I need to get the armor upgrades just to get it. So I was only able to get 3 out of the 5. Oh well. Ew. Oh shoot! Actually, am I really gonna try to do this again? No. Promise, I only have 48 seconds still on my dark hold. Ah, damn it. Okay. Oh shoot, I didn't even see the... Alright, I just need... If I could just reach to the second half, it'd be nice. God, I hate this. This is like the only part in this final stage I just hate so much. Alright. Quick. Yeah, I hate this part so much. I mean, you definitely need Dark Hole to get through this. Of course, we got the fight against the Black Devil. Ah, still got hits. I'm getting there. Ooh, almost dead. And I don't have much health. I can't reach. A little bit of a close one there. Fortunately, my rank went down a little bit. I mean, I died like about 6 times, so... Okay. Stop yawning next to me. Actually, I do want to be infected. Come on. Hit me. Where's the viruses? I actually do want to be infected with the virus. Come on, viruses. Anything? Please? I really actually do want to be infected. Oh god, please infect me. Ah! The one time I actually do want to be infected and I can't even get hit. Surprised I haven't found any life pickups yet. Well, I mean, that wasn't perfect, but it was good enough. Alright, rang the bang the W. A little bit tricky to fight while having to be on the walls. Save somewhere. I guess here. Right. We got 0 stage 3. I don't know what to call this. I guess technically this would be Sigma stage, but since we're dealing with the 0 virus, I guess technically this would be more 0 stage. I mean, I kind of like the hypnotic colors in the background. I mean, we have blue, we have purple, and now we have red. Oh, whoa, close one. Actually, I wonder if it could be here. Yeah, of course. This should be here, right? See what this. Okay. Okay, I don't have anything in this one. I don't think. Translation-wise, I don't. Got dynamos. No, I guess I don't. Okay, I'm reading off the wiki. That's it. 0. I wasn't able to create any armor for you, but I seem to be able to enhance your abilities. No, I don't need any enhancements. I see. Whether you enter this capsule or not, the decision is up to you. But if you enter, the Z-Saber will be enhanced. I don't know if it's Zaver. Yeah, it will be enhanced, and your defense power will be increased. I believe in you. You will use these powers in the right way to fight evil. Decide and choose your fate. That is very deep, Dr. Light. Alright. I mean, I've made it all this way, so I might as well get the enhancements, right? It's not technically a new armor, but it's just enhancing my systems. Yep, so now I'm fully Black Zero. Yeah, so I basically now have the yeah, so basically I have like the ultimate saber now, so I'm able to actually have a purple saber. So this is actually pretty cool. Yeah, so again, this is not a new armor, this is just an enhancement to the abilities I already have. And you notice when I dash, it's not leaving a purple silhouette behind me now, so that's kind of cool. Kind of works a little bit, works pretty well actually. Okay. I don't know, I'm going with this one. X. And even Lifesaver, why are you here? Look at him. It's exactly as I said. He's come this deep with the virus. He's come this deep. The virus is all over, and yet he hasn't taken any damage at all. Perhaps he has already shifted into an irregular. Maybe. Enough, Lifesaver. We don't know that for sure. I'm gonna just accept Zero's risk level. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. What are you saying, X? Are you serious? I am, Zero. I've been worried. Yeah, I've been worried, which is why I came. I'll take over the fighting from here. You're probably tired, right, Zero? You can go. You go back to the base and get a full examination. Hold on. if you go irregular here, then what? You should be the one to go back. I don't need any help with dangerous missions. Zero, I can't leave the fighting to you anymore. If you won't head back, I'm willing to make you. I don't want to go so far that I have to fight you. But if I must, let's do it, X. Okay, so Zero versus X. Although, oh, yeah. So, yeah, X this time is using the ultimate armor. Although this is the ultimate armor from X4. I mean, if you notice, the armor is slightly different. Yeah, the armor is slightly different, and also his charge is actually based off of X4. Yeah, the way how he's charging his buster is the same way as he does in X4. So it's kind of an interesting throwback. Even using some of the attacks of X4 as well. Like using, well, besides the plasma shot, he's also using Soul Body. Well, a different version of Soul Body. Double Cyclone. Oh shoot. I'm gonna get killed. Oh. Close one. Woo. Even in Frost Tower. I thought I won, but you attacked with Soul Body at the very end. Good move, X. Yep. I mean, I guess the most iconic fight in this game. I guess technically, granted, this would be the second time that X and Zero fought, because remember, I guess technically they fought in X2, I guess depending on the circumstances. If you managed to, well, if you didn't get all the Zero parts in X2, and then there would be a fight. I guess this is where technically things change up a little bit here. Alright, let's see. Ha ha ha, you did very well. You did very well, X. I will make your end easy. Let's see. Okay. No, I won't allow you to. I know everything you're trying to do. What, you pitiful fool? No, I won't allow you to. Yeah, I won't allow you to. You're persistent as ever, Sigma. Blast, I haven't completed you. I will retreat for now. Somehow, I know you two will come again. I'll be waiting for you. Yeah, I'll be waiting for you. Ha ha ha. Wait, Sigma, I will defeat you without fail. Alright. So, this will be the final one. Alright, so we got one more signal to go. We have one more signal and one last location to visit. Alright. Alright, so yeah, in this case the enhancements that Zero have are permanent, so you can't remove them. But I mean, I don't mind. Alright, so I gotta say, I do like this theme that they're playing. But it's just the hypnotic light show in the background. Kinda get, oh shoot. The hypnotic light show in the background kinda gets a little bit disturbing. Well, not disturbing, but distracting, that's what I meant to say. You know, I'll go the other way. Yeah, so now all the bosses are level 96. Why 96? I have no idea. Why not just 99? I'm trying to get near him. Might have to use it. Close one. I just can't do this. I can't do it anymore, unfortunately. The slash cancel it's hard to pull off the slash cancel now because I had to use the stupid Skype remove. Kind of wondering if Dark Disney's ever gonna attack me. I guess not. I mean, it was worth a shot, but I guess he didn't feel like attacking. Alright, Izzy Glow once again. Again, kind of getting hit with collision damage. Ooh, alright. Squid Adler. Easy peasy. Duff McWhalen. Oh, come back. I want to slash you. All right. I guess. I have very limited soul bodies though. Right, not too bad. Axel the Red. Yeah, that worked. Final one. Going up against the Skyver. Yeah, that worked. Almost reaching the end of this. And good soon, because I'm kind of getting tired, man. It's almost 6 in the morning. Okay. He. Well done. The ultimate Reploid. You came faster than expected. This time, I'll finish this fight for good. Zero. I ask you again. Do you want to become your true self and gain true power? Jan, I don't believe in any of the nonsense. Okay. There was an old gentleman who knows so much about you, and he says the most interesting things, like that the Zero we know and love is not really the real Zero. And so, as per his suggestion, I scattered the virus across the Earth and the colony. I showered your body with it, and you still won't awaken. I won't become irregular. I won't become irregular as if I'd be beat by your weak-ass virus. You still don't get it, do you? You aren't any regular. You felt it, yes. Power swelling within you due to the virus. The virus is purifying your body. Shut up. Shut your damn mouth. Even if you strike me down now, death awaits you. If you won't awaken, there is no way for you to live. Wake up, Zero. Dying ain't so bad, but I won't go out alone. You fool, prepare to die. Oh. Oh. I hate this shockwave attack he's doing. Well, there goes the first form anyway. You really are the best, Zero. X and Zero. Who is stronger? Who cares? Show yourself. Where are you? Or where are you, Sigma? Don't get too worked up. I'm close. Hey, Zero. So I met this old man, and that old man told me that you were the world's strongest. Who is that old man? Yeah, who is that old man? No idea who that is. You should know him quite well. You met him in your dreams. You meet him in your dreams, don't you? I don't know. I don't know anyone like that. He seems to know quite a lot about you, almost like a father. Shut up. This is the end. You're finished, Sigma. So obviously, for some weird thing, is that Yeah, so weirdly... Oh, shoot. That was like a weird double hit that just happened. I have no idea. Yeah, so it was kind of interesting that Sigma knows Wily somehow. Again, though, I mean, no one from the classic series has even appeared here. I mean, I guess with the slight exception of Dr. Light, but those have either been recordings, but those are either just recordings or just sentient programs. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying those are either programs or sentient programs or recorded messages. I mean, so it's not really the real Dr. Light. But then, how would how would Sigma know Wily? I doubt Wily even exists in this time anyway, unless maybe kind of the same way he had recorded messages or sentient programs. Gotta avoid these giant fists. Ugh. Oh, well, I was trying to get before he did that purple square cube thing. I mean, I severely caused a lot of damage. Okay. Ah, damn. I won't die alone. I'll take you with me. I'll take you with me. You're a mess. What can you do? Looks like X is nearby. Shall the three of us die together? It's not so lonely if X is with you, right? Wait, don't you dare touch X. Let's go to hell together. Farewell, Zero. Ha 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 ha. Oh no, Zero, he's damaged again? Okay. I guess ending wise plays a little bit the same. Zero? Oh no, Zero, he's dead. Possibly. Do you hear me? Zero, Zero. Drop dead. Oh no. Oh man, right in the chest. How persistent you are. Die, Sigma. X. Do you hear me? Darn, you're Optimism led to your own demise. Led to your own demise. You should live. Flashback to X4's flashback? I mean, this looks like the same flashback from X4, kind of. I mean, obviously this took place before the events of X1. Die, Sigma. It's strange. I've defeated the Sigma virus. Why did I fight against Sigma again? I feel pain. Oh, I see. The energy is running out, and the memory device is malfunctioning. Finally, I'm going to die. Who is this? Even now, I have no idea. I've had a recurring nightmare. This time, it's my figure that appears. I see. I finally got the meaning of the dream. What? What are you making? It's the one that destroys Reploids. I understand everything now. Hey, it's Iris. Iris, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, X, but I think I have to die to restore the peace, but now everything will come to an end. Goodbye, X. And that is that? So that's really it, just 0 straight up dies, okay. I mean, I guess, well, altogether there are 3 different endings to this game. And I guess really which one would be considered technically the canon? Well, I don't know. At this point, the timeline is kind of a little bit screwed up because, I mean, I said it before, but X5 was originally supposed to be the last game in the X series originally, because I think at the time Keiji Inafune was making the script for the next game in the series. Well, the next new series of Mega Man 0. But I guess during the development time, apparently it was around the time he was making the script that he found out that the staff was actually making an X6 game, and because of that, Inafune had to alter the script of Mega Man 0 to compensate for the events that were going to happen in X6. So it's a little bit screwed up, but I mean, it didn't really matter anyway, because when X6 came out, because after X6 came out, Mega Man 0 came out, but then after that, Mega Man X7 came out. So, I mean, it kind of just retcons everything, I guess. It somewhat kind of retcons everything in X6, and it doesn't really fit well in the timeline. I mean, unless somehow in some case, Zero managed to lock himself up twice, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't really make much sense, because the start of Mega Man 0 is where I don't remember much about it. I don't have Mega Man 0. I never really played it. I've seen a little bit of it, or I've sseen some gameplay of it, but apparently it starts out where Zero is awakened from his capsule after like I think 100 years another 100 years have passed. So yeah. So, I mean, obviously it takes place after the events of X6, but again, X7 and X8 kind of retcon some of that, so it's a little bit confusing. But I guess canon-wise, if we were going to say which ending here is canon, I think it would have to be X's ending where Zero didn't become Maverick. I think that would be the true ending. Not mostly accurate ending, even though weirdly it says after the events of X5, it was 3 years afterwards, and that's when X took up Zero Saber, I guess. I mean, it said that took place 3 years after the events, although X6 it takes place 3 weeks, so it's a little bit confusing there as well. But okay, but story-wise, overall though, X5 itself is not too bad of a game. I mean, again, I was playing this all on extreme difficulty, and not really much of a huge deal. I mean, the bosses were all dealing the same damage. It's not like I was really taking any more damage. It's just there were just more enemies to deal with. That was it. I guess in a way, you could probably say you have more fun with Zero since you're getting up close and personal to fighting, which I mean, it mostly works pretty well, surprisingly. I think the only downside with Zero's campaign, or if you're going to try to go for a Zero only run, I mean, I wouldn't say it's not recommended, but I mean, if you're going to try to go for that, you won't be able to get some of the upgrades, you know, like some of the heart tanks you can't really get because unfortunately you need X's armors in order to really get it. Yeah, so so you can't really fully max yourself out, but for the most part though, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, I mean, it really wasn't that bad. I mean, it's about the same as X's game anyway, so yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's Zero's game, you know. It was pretty fun for the most part, you know, I guess, again, trying to work on slash canceling, but, yeah, I mean, I kind of do like how they enhanced him from what he was in X4, so that's pretty good. Yeah, I guess, really, that is it. Yes, that's that. Alright. So, I got one game down out of the second collection, so I guess I can move on to X6, and I guess I'll probably be working the same structure like X5. I'll do an X game and then a Zero game, but my god, I'm gonna hate X6. Well, I mean, for multiple reasons, but I mean, we'll get to that when we'll get to that. But yeah, I mean, X5, not too bad a game. I guess you could probably jump into X5 if you're really up to it, although you'll be missing a lot of exposition from previous games to make any sense of it. Yeah, I mean, gameplay was pretty solid. I do like the soundtrack. I think the only downsides for me were pretty much the extensive dialogue. I mean, the fact that the game kept coming to a pause every time Alien had to speak to me. You know, it was just so much information, so much dialogue dumped onto the player, and also the fact that the whole RNG nature of just the endings. You know, like you could get all the parts needed in order to advance and still fail it, or you could be weirdly lucky enough just to not get any of the parts and manage to succeed. It can happen. So I just don't like the whole RNG nature of this game, though. That was the problem for me. But yeah, but there you have it. X5. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, to me, it's about middle of the road. Alright guys, this is DevilHunterXYZ, and until next time.